welcome to another replay cast. And this time I had a good game once in a while, and yeah, I got the Jervis from the containers, so the mission, and then I got the tier 7 British destroyer, the Jervis. Well, nice repeated sentence. I'm playing here on Land of Fire, I think it is, and yeah, this is mostly tier 6 to tier 8 matchmaking, so I'm in the mid of the bunch. And yeah, some words about the Jervis. The Jervis is practically a Gajamada, Haida, and weaker Cossack clone. It's all, I think it's all tribal class destroyers, I think they are called historically. And yeah, the differences between the Gajamada and the Jervis, because that are one of tech tree ships, is that the Gajamada of course can't hit destroyers with its torps because it's deep water torps. The Jervis has only 7 kilometer torps compared to the 8 kilometer torps of the Gajamada. The gun layout is pretty much the same. So you have pretty awesome forward firing angles, because your back turret is also really good in line. And yeah, apart from that, compared to the Gajamada, the Jervis is more designed to be a DD hunter, same like the Haida. It has access to Hydro, like all British destroyers should have, I guess, from the start on. I'm not sure if it's on tier 2 the same, but yeah, that will be figured out when they get released. It has a short duration smoke, I think it's 40 seconds or something. And yeah, the torps are really not your bread and butter. The bread and butter of your ship are the guns. They have a pretty high, the shells have a pretty high fire chance, which is good. And yeah, you can definitely set additional fires if you hit a torp, but hitting torps in this ship is really tough, I would say. Only if the enemy is pushing you, then you have a good chance, because you have 6.3 kilometer best concealment, so with concealment expert, but you have only 7 kilometer torp range, which is a huge gap. But yeah, alright, let's go and focus on this game. I'm moving into the A cap. I'm aware that they have a Cleveland at least, and that there's the Cleveland already, and it's pretty close. Still, I'm opening up on the Hatsuharu, torping in a general direction,
Torpedoes to starboard.
and hide behind the island. And then I see the Jervis here. It's also firing on my buddies or teammates. So I decided to take some pot shots as well. I don't repair the fire. It's so little HP that you lose from it, so it doesn't matter too much. I mean, I could, but I don't know. Yeah, and here I got lucky. The torps that I aimed for the Cleveland ended up killing the Hatsuharu. And we got the first blood award already, which is pretty good. Also, what is different to the Gajamada is it gets the Jervis gets, or like all British destroyers get the nice acceleration. You see that the destroyers don't have speed boost, so in return they get this nice British cruiser acceleration, because only the British cruiser have this acceleration, and therefore they are pretty nice in dodging torps and smoke and so on and so on. So it's hard to hit these ships in smoke with torps. They're well prepared. You have also access to a 3-minute hydro, though it is, so quite a lot. The HE shells are damage-wise pretty good. I think you have 1.8 K alpha, which is quite a lot. And yeah, especially lightly armored targets like the Cleveland are suffering a lot from it, and of course enemy DDs as well. What is not so great, you see it, is the shell arcs. You have to get used to it. They are really slow. You have a good range of 12 kilometers, but on this range you will hardly hit anything that is maneuvering, so be aware of that. So I'm capping B here now, and then my plan is to go over to A again. Yeah, apart from that, ship numbers are the same, and nothing really changed, for now at least. But the title says already that it's gonna be a bit tougher. And yeah, you will see later on. If you wonder why I have RPF, well, I slotted my gallant captain on it, and it's a 19-point captain, so yeah. I think on this captain, since you have little use for the torpedoes, you can consider to use BFT to reduce your reload. The base reload is 5 seconds with BFT. You have 4.5. That's the same reload I have on the Haida. And yeah, makes the ship even more dangerous because yeah, you can wreck especially same or lower tier opposition quite comfortably in this ship. At least I didn't have any issues. So B is getting capped, so I guess the Jervis went in there, or maybe the Edinburgh, but I don't mind it right now. My plan is more, okay, getting A, get some vision down the road here at A, and let's, with my support here, let's kill the ships we have down here to help the other flank, which is absolutely crumbling at the moment and not doing the best job. Not sure why I'm turning away. I think I saw the Cleveland and I thought, okay, no. Not again. I want to cap out this time. Good thing for me is that the Cleveland seems not to have concealment expert, otherwise he would be at 9.1 kilometer spotting range. And of course he's shooting. Taking some pot shots because why not? I mean, always a good thing. Because at that point Cleveland wasn't able to return the favor to me, and that's when you always can take pot shots from while to while. So Jervis was located in B as I expected it. Now the carrier is coming, and I'm not sure if he wants to drop me, but I will be prepared. I'm staying in the AA of the Baltimore, but it seems as if the enemy carrier is interested in something else. Also, I make the Jervis think that I turn back to A and not go to B. That was also intentional. Another thing that is absolutely crucial to know is, and that's a mechanic I just recently found out, there was no notice, nothing about it in the patch notes. Yeah, now the Jervis is approaching me. I'm playing around a bit with the speed, so slowing down, accelerating to throw off some shots. You see he has only stock hit points, while I have survivability expert running, and especially these shootouts, this helps a lot. So of course, since I know that he's or he has less HP than I have, I'm going to hunt him.
Torpedoes to starboard.
And yeah, does return the favor to me. Comes out, but of course it costs me a lot of HP as well. So not a good thing, but on the other hand, there is no other destroyer in the game. The only thing that can spot me right now, if I'm not absolutely careless, is the enemy CV. And from the looks of it, he ignored me, and what I saw didn't convince me that he is a really good player, so I should be safe if I'm not to accidentally get spotted by spotter planes or something. Yeah, but I can secure B now, and then I will turn my attention towards C, because there's a lonely Nelson fighting 1, 2, 3 battleships alone, which is not gonna end well for him, that's for sure. Normandy and Baltimore stick together, which is good. They can take out maybe 1 or 2 ships more, and then we should be able to do something. Of course, we have also a carrier, so it's not completely on the edge right now. Even though we are 1 or 2 ships behind. 2 ships behind. It's still doable. Yeah, but Nelson dead. It's 2 ships actually. But we return the favor by killing the Edinburgh. And yeah, I want to get rid of this Leander. So I stay in this position and I wait until he's spotted again. So these guys have shots on him, which is really important in my opinion. Yeah, it looks as if they are doing it. That's exactly what you should do in a destroyer. Spot for your team. It's just so essential in my opinion. Yeah, the Leander is going, wants to turn away, but that's not going to happen. And smoking up in front of a Baltimore is also not going to work out. And there he goes. AP Wally finishes him and his fate. Alright, so now I can turn my attention towards sea. There should be some battleships right now. Exactly. And Lyon is coming closer. Of course, I need to run away. I mean, I want to make sure that I hit. So he's running into my torps. And of course, same time, I don't want to get spotted. Because that would cause reaction from them. And yeah, I have an issue. And there's the Alabama. I was wondering where he was, actually. So what I hope for is that the carrier is not coming for them, but of course he's coming for them and is throwing up my aim completely, which is a bit sad, but yeah. Nothing I can change about it. If you can take out the Lyon, it's also fine. But by the looks of it, my carrier is also a bit special. I guess he's going for auto drops. So using my smoke, of course, Neon damage cont, which I try to capitalize on by getting another fire. There we got one. He's repairing, so we need to stick on him. But all of the other ships are firing on him. And that's him dead. Turn my attention towards the Alabama. My torps are ready as well. And got lucky, another fire. As I said, the fire chance is pretty high on this ship. And he instantly damage content, which is the dream. My wet dream. And if I hit a torp now, he's dead. So hopefully he's a bit careless. I expect him to turn in, that's why I threw my torps a bit left of the marker. Exactly, that's what he's doing. Because he knows my position where the torps might come from. So I didn't expect him to be that oblivious to sail in a straight line, at least not this matchmaking. And my torps prediction look pretty good. He's turning now out again. And that should seal the deal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he's dead, which is good. It gives us some more time to breathe. And now I'm working my way to sea and hope the best, because we are still leading, but you never know how quickly that goes. And of course I'm expecting the carrier to come for me. Enemy carrier is a Shikaku, so he has the, if he's good, what I doubt from what I've seen, he has the ability of killing me. But if he's not, then I should be able to dodge most of it. Taking pot shots on the Queen Elizabeth, who's about to go and cap the B cap. And here you see how long my shells need to travel over to the target. Almost 10 seconds. But I get a first fire. I want to reset him as long as possible. That's my goal here. And I want to stay concealed, of course. So I can just take easy pot shots and get another fire. Which is great. Because if he's expecting our carrier to drop him, and that's, I think, a big, not a big no-no, it's a big yes, then he can't repair it right now. It's really iffy for him. He has 2 fires ticking, and he doesn't want to blow his damage con right now if he's a smart person. Because if he does, then he has to gamble against the Enterprise, and yeah. On the other hand, the Enterprise, if he's hitting good torps, he's also alpha striking him. But he used his damage con, so he should be dead either way. At least I expect that. Trying to get another fire going on and a reset. And no signs of the enemy carrier yet. Except for his fighter planes. And yeah, this is one of these things I don't understand.
In 5 minutes.
So the carrier sees I'm capping C, right? So why doesn't he come for me? He just ignores me. I have to admit I'm totally fine with that. And yeah, the Queen Elizabeth's damage count, as I said, and is flooding right now. So that's him dead 100%. I doubt he has enough HP to get along with it. And that's, I mean, if I know that my carrier has fighters around me and is protecting me, some kind of, then I wouldn't have blow the damage count. I would have gambled and tried, or rely on my skill that I can dodge most of the torps, so he can't alpha strike me and I have my damage count available. I mean, sometimes this rule of like
Victory is in sight.
having what is it? Having 2 fires ticking and you have to immediately to damage con. It's not always the case, so be aware of this. And yeah, so the enemy Shimakaku saw me capping C and he's so close, he didn't even move. So what was his plan there? This is, I mean, I played it on the weekend, so you can imagine what it was, but holy moly. This kind of reaction, I'm not sure. Also don't want to get too close to the Shukaku since I have only 7 kilometers torp range and he has secondaries. So I have to be really close to kill him. And therefore I'm staying a bit away. So far 111k damage, this is quite nice. My average in the Jervis is pretty low, to be honest. That's the issue when you can't utilize your torps that much and you have like these short duration smokes most of the time. So yeah, don't expect many 100k games in the ship. The torp power is simply lacking, and that's a big issue. So I put another fire on the Shukaku with sticks now for quite a while. But you see my damage numbers, which are coming up. He's auto-dropping me probably. I get the high caliber award, which means a lot in a DD in such a game. So I did quite a work for my team here. About to finish off the Shukaku. My carrier is also coming, but I hope this time I can... there we go. Can finish off the target. Sadly no Kraken, but a really good game in my opinion. Yeah, 140k, 2 death strikes, first blood, high caliber. I mean, it's hard to get yeah, Kraken in this thing because the torps are just lacking the versatility. They are more like for self-defense or if you sit in smoke, or but actually offensively torping in the ship is quite risky and quite rare, as you saw. You always have to be on the run and always have to check for your concealment, how far is the enemy away and in which direction he's going, and so on and so on. On top I got like 3 full caps plus 1 assistance, cap assistance, so also I think that kept my team in the game, even though I had some competence at the A cap, but it looks as if I had simply no competence at the C cap when it comes to teammates. But yeah, we know it how it is, and yeah, glad I could carry this game together with my CV, of course. But I would say I did a bit more work, and I think the base XP numbers shows this a lot. Getting 3000 plus base XP in a tier 7, this is quite significant. Of course, I killed 2 DDs. I killed a tier 8 battleship. What did I kill else? I'm not sure. And a full HP tier 8 carrier. And of course, 4 caps, that adds up. But it's what you are supposed to do in a destroyer, right? And therefore, it's a well-deserved win, in my opinion. Yeah. Damage caused by spotting only 13k. I expected a bit more, but yeah, you can't have it all, I guess. And it's anyways a bit tricky to say when who's spotting which ship at what time and so on and so on. It's tricky to say. Sometimes I have game where I'm surprised that I have 100k spotting damage, and then I have these games where I was mostly not sitting in smoke and offensively going to try to spot for my team. But still, I take it. It's fine. And here you see also the detailed overview, which damage resource is the one that is the yeah, your bread and butter, so to say, as I already mentioned, and that's definitely your main guns, because 71k shows quite a lot when it comes to damage. I mean, of course, additional 23k in fires, but and you have to like reduce 50k from the Shokaku, but still, or like no, not 50, but 40 or so. Don't know how much fires it cost. Still, it's quite significant in my opinion, and it shows how much damage you can put out if you hit the target and constantly harass them. There's definitely no doubt about that. All right, yeah, that's it about the Jervis replay here. Hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, maybe I should mention that I thought first this ship is crap, but it's not as crap as I thought. But you have to get used that you don't go for high damage numbers normally. If you get them, it's pretty lucky, I guess, like in every DD more normally. But since your torps have such little versatility, it's quite tough to get high damage games. But if you concentrate on killing the enemy DDs, you should be able to achieve a good win rate. So if you utilize the ship as it is meant for, then it's absolutely perfect and fine. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Give it a like if you liked it. Consider a subscription if you just ran into my content. Would be appreciated. Apart from that, I wish you a nice day, and yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.